everybody, welcome back to another Hot Wheels rambling video. I've been particularly excited to make this video because I found some cool cars and also because I'm excited to try out my new gear, the new gear being this old iPhone SE 2020 model that I'm gonna be using as a camera. It seems so much better than the previous phone that I had already. I think it's picking up everything really nice. I haven't really tested it out before this too much. I just do know that the camera, like, it takes really good photographs, but I haven't taken any videos yet, so this is practically gonna be the first one. How is it picking up my hands? And they're really messed up from the cat. She's very playful. But yeah, it seems, I mean, the SE has a really good camera. I think it's very comparable with the modern iPhone cameras. I never really used an iPhone as a daily, but I always knew that they have a really good quality camera, so that's why I went for this. I bought it for 30 bucks. I mean, how could I say no? And it's just, I feel like it's so much better than the phone I had for this before. And yeah, about the cars, after no luck with any treasure hunts for a while, for a good couple of weeks or months, maybe even, the very second car that I looked through in the bins was a treasure hunt. Normally, I probably wouldn't pick up a Ford Performance Supervan, at least not the modern one. You know, I just probably would not pick it up, but this one stood out. I checked it out, and it turns out that it's a treasure hunt. I was very determined to look for, like, through the bins for more of these. Not these Fords in particular, but like treasure hunts in general. But this was the only one that this was the only one that I could get my hands on. I did find another one, but I left it out like on top of the bin for somebody else to just discover and take home. So this is the one of them is enough for me, honestly. Looks like it's an electric car from the looks of it, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know much about this modern Supervan, honestly. I know that one of the old ones had a Jaguar engine in the back of it. I think it was in one of the Top Gear episodes. It was also in the arcade racing game Blur from 2010. I think it was released in 2010. It had a V10 or a V12 Jaguar engine in the back. But yeah, I was just really happy that, that I could finally get my hands on a treasure hunt. Like I said before, I probably wouldn't look into it too much, honestly. I probably wouldn't pick up the regular version because there is a regular version of this car, and it just wasn't super interesting to me, honestly. Funny enough, though, one of the last treasure hunts that I also found was also some kind of emergency vehicle. I don't know if they have like a theme going or anything like that, but yeah, very little detail going on. Actually, no detail at all going on the bottom of the car, like basically nothing at all. And I'm not sure if this is probably not how the regular car looks like, but you can see through it just like a Ford GT, which is cool on this particular model. But yeah, not many details going on anywhere except like the side or whatever. And of course they made it special by making it a treasure hunt. I think the regular one is just white with some first response stickers on the side, and that's pretty much it. Nothing super exciting, but hey, at least it's a treasure hunt after weeks or months. I think it's been months since I found the last one. So yeah, real excitement for me over there for my little Hot Wheels collection. And I also happened to stumble upon the new 2025 collection. Excuse me, I'm still a little sick. This one, I mean, how can I say no to this one? It's a Morgan Super 3. It's got 3 wheels. It's super cool. Never seen one in real life. And first of all, I was genuinely, like, you know, surprised to see 2025. We are like mid-December currently. It's actually just a few days away from Christmas right now, but I was still surprised to see the 2025 collection already. Actually, all of these are 2025. When I first saw these, I first thought, like, is this some kind of fake Hot Wheels thing that they have going on in the store or something like that? Because the 2025 cards look different from current years actually, because look, if you see the fonts over here, like the Morgan Super 3 font is different from last year. I don't have any last year's cards here to compare it with, but I noticed immediately that the font is different, and it's also bold. It's got this little 2025 emblem over here. So I first thought that it's some kind of fake Hot Wheels thing, but I just hope it's not, because I checked the back of the car. It looks, I mean, they got the Morgan logo over here, and it looks pretty legitimate. So I hope I didn't get scammed from my Euro 50 over there. But anyway, I do love the colors of this car. There's absolutely nothing going on at the bottom of it. It's got a little Hot Wheels logo over there, but like, it's just like, maybe you can see like bits of the front suspension. I have no idea how this car is supposed to look from the bottom. Maybe it's supposed to be smooth like that, but I don't know. I honestly doubt it. The car itself is cool, but the model is not very true to how the actual car looks like. There's not a lot of detail going on. In the front, it's just all black and plastic, maybe metal. I'm not entirely sure. I think this little yellow logo over there is supposed to be the Raiffeisen Bank logo, because it's just really similar to it. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm not sure. Of course, they probably wouldn't be able to get the rights to put the Raiffeisen Bank logo on a Hot Wheels car, but that's okay. I just think that's what it might be. Maybe it's not. I do love the colors though. It's like the Falcon light blue. That's what it reminds me of mainly. And yeah, I was actually considering if I should pick it up or not, but then I kept finding more and more of these 2025 models, and I decided why not, so I just did. I hope, I mean, it's just a little car to my collection, so why not? It was a Euro 50, like, just like all of them. Not a treasure hunt, it's just a regular one. So like I said before, the Ford was the only treasure hunt that I found, but for me, this is gonna be a second one. This is gonna be my special boy, because it doesn't happen very often that I find like damaged or like badly made cards or Hot Wheels cars. I do have a few in my collection that have some kind of mistake on them, but this one is very visible. That's why it's gonna be my special boy. Like the cover of the car is like, the plastic cover is like way off, and it's also sticking out of the card. And I like the car itself, honestly. I didn't even take a very good look at it when I was in the store, but when I came back home, I noticed the engine sticking out of the back over here. It looks like a Honda D series or K series. It reminds me mostly of a D series because I have a Civic with the D series in it, and it just looks super cool. I love the way it looks. I love the way the exhaust is sticking out over there. I love how you can see everything on the engine, the camshaft, the exhaust, the manifold. Yeah, not much going on in the front, but it's nice that you can see the interior with the steering wheel and all these 90s looking decals on the side. That's really nice in my opinion. I think I'm not a big fan of the blue wheels. I love the MP3. I think the model is MP3, and I think the maker of this wheel is Koenig, but I'm not entirely sure. I do like that, but I don't like the I do like the blue on this one, but not on the wheels too much. But that's just my personal opinion, which doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, very cool though. I guess supposedly this is supposed to be a K-van, like a mini K-van with an engine swap, which is obviously sticking out of the back. I love that you can see that. That is just super cool, honestly. And I think the roof, I just now noticed the roof of the car. To be honest, I did not even notice it before. It's also see-through. It's like transparent plastic. It's really nice. This car is full of details, except the bottom. For some reason, I don't know why they keep doing this, but it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't bother me like that much. It's still just a little car for like 150, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit sad. So that's about it. But this one's really cool. It's a shame that actually, I'm not sure if they made a treasure hunt of these. I hope they will. I don't know why I hope for that, but I just do. I'm happy to have that in my collection, not only because it's damaged and it's special to me, but also because of how cool it looks. Oh, and one more detail. I actually forgot to point out, I don't know if anybody's gonna notice this, but Matt Gabe is the actual designer of this car, and he's got his name on the side of the car. Why not? I mean, I think it was a great idea to make a car like that. It's super cool. And the last one that I picked up is a Liberty Walk Skyline 2000 GTR. These were, I think, the Kedmany Skylines. I'm not sure if they were, but I do love the tuned aesthetic. I mean, I don't know why this is a part of the Hot Wheels Japanese or like J Import series. When 2024 I had them in the tuned series, honestly, because it obviously is one of those like how should I call it? It's like a caricature of the car itself. I've shown a bunch of these in my previous videos before, and I think you know exactly what I mean if you know a couple of Hot Wheels cars, that like what kind of edition this is. But I'm not sure why they made the decision to put them in the Hot Wheels J Imports series. But maybe I'm gonna be seeing more of these later in the bins as the year goes on. Anyway, I do like the details on this, except the bottom obviously. It's got that exposed oil cooler on the front. It's got stickers for headlights. That's really nice. You can see the interior, the raised roof, and the whole car is a caricature of the skyline itself. It's got those lights in the back under that huge spoiler. Like the lights are kind of shifted downwards to give it an angry look, just like in the front. And that huge double exhaust on the side, which looks nice. I like the color choices here, the color combination of those golden black wheels with the purple car. It says Liberty Walk on the back panel of the car itself. Also, not as full of details as this K-Van over here, but still, it's got a lot of details on its own, which I like. There was a bunch of these in the bins. I checked like 4 bins because like Christmas is coming up and kids are picking up these Hot Wheels cars by like, you know, just basically a ton of them. While I was there, I only picked up these 4 last time, honestly. But yeah, I think it was a good haul, and I'm happy that I'm not so sick anymore. I can make videos again, and I hope this new old iPhone is going to make it slightly more enjoyable for the few viewers that I have. So I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching.